Man Business TV. He's getting at your bitch ass.
She get wicked. Like what you saying. Wrong. She get wicked. Yeah.
Influencer, motivational speaker is making headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Nguyen is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight. Kim.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false. This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to. Defense attorney David Terrace says his client is innocent.
Once the evidence is produced, that he is going to be exonerated. So, yeah, not guilty, nothing else.
According to the police report, Nowak, a motivational speaker and author who lives in L.A., asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. The report states Nowak took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive. There is always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see.
The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday. Terrace says the police report is only an allegation. And Nowak claims to have written more than 90 books. In an interview, he also claimed...
Damn!
Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, Brother Polight, I'm on your head, homie. Brother Polight, I'm on your motherfucking head, man. So let's get right into it. Now, you know, a few weeks ago, you know, I did a video, you know what I'm saying, just tapping in on this. I didn't want to go all the way in because, you know, it's still allegations. He hasn't been convicted of anything. But I just want to tap in on a few angles when it comes to this case. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to say this. You know what I'm saying? When you coming from the bottom, you feel me? And you use your talents and you use your skills to take you to the top. You got to be real careful. You know what I'm saying? It's a yin and a yang when it comes to all of this shit. And I know it sounds like I'm getting off topic, but just follow me. You know, it's a yin and a yang when it comes to all of this shit. Now, mind you, when you asking for what you want, when you asking the universe for the riches, for the fame, for all the wealth and all the health, and you got pure intentions in your heart, the universe is going to provide you with that. You know what I mean? Trust me, if you asking for it and it's pure intentions, you're going to get exactly what you asking for. But let me add this in there. You know what I mean? When the universe gives you what you asking for, it's automatically going to give you everything else you need to destroy yourself. It can't give you the positive without a little bit of the negative. Now, let me explain that to you. You get the riches, you get the wealth, you get the fame, right? And then it's going to be things that come in your life that can destroy you, that's sent to destroy you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's up to you to be in touch with the Most High, to be in touch with the universe enough to know these things are sent to destroy me. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always say, you know, it's people out there. I got haters. I got people hating. It's not really haters. It's the universe saying these things are here to destroy you. It's up to you to indulge in it. It's up to you to put your hands on it. Now, let me add that to Brother Polight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these allegations, my G, are outrageous. This case is outrageous. You know what I mean? A 14-year-old girl, they say you're soliciting alcohol and drugs too. They say they got your DNA on her neck, on her blouse, on her mouth. You know, outrageous charges. You know what I mean? I gotta say this, if you even went into a hotel room with this young lady, with this little girl, actually 14 years old, then you cut, young nigga. You cut, OG. You out of here. Any nigga, young nigga, OG, you're out of here. You know what I mean? It behooves me why you would think it was okay to take a 14-year-old girl, you know, to a nightclub. So she's arguing with her mother. She's going through turmoil in the house. And instead of you getting both of them together, putting a good word in, dropping some knowledge on them to help them, you choose to ask if you could take the young girl to an after-hours spot that you find out is closed. But still, right there, who takes a 14-year-old girl to an after-hours spot? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, again, and I'm not real deep on Brother Polight. I don't really do the conscious community. I don't like motherfuckers who just think they too smart for their own good. I don't like to be around motherfuckers who read too many books. You understand what I'm saying? Follow me on that. Like, I'm cool with a motherfucker being educated and being knowledgeful, right? But when people get too knowledgeful, they get full of theyself. You understand what I'm saying? And I just don't like being around motherfuckers who think they know everything. You read 1,000 books, you know, you ain't for me. You know what I mean? So again, I'm not big on that community, but I do know this. I do know y'all came up out the bottom. I watched y'all battle people on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Dropping knowledge on people in the streets. And, you know what I'm saying? Having good words, right? To now driving Rolls Royces. Well, not y'all, just you, Brother Polight. Because Sonetta and all them other dudes, they seem like they still selling motherfucking sea moss. They still on the corners. They still in tune with the people. They still striving to get where you at. But somehow, you know, you've taken it all the way to the top. You understand? You got Rolls Royces and you got all this fame and fortune and wealth. You understand? And hopefully health. You understand? But one thing I know that you forgot about is the evils. You forgot about the other side of this. You forgot about everything the universe is going to give you to destroy yourself. And that's exactly what you did, my G. You know what I'm saying? Your thing is young girls. You got a thing for pussy. If it's young girls or older women, whatever it is, you got a thing for pussy. You one of them dudes that can gain the world. And all I'd have to do is send the right piece of pussy in front of you and we could take all of that from you. You understand what I'm saying? I never wanted to be one of them niggas. But even worse than you having a real ill will and ill thing for just pussy, right? You like young pussy. You like the kids. You like the babies. You a pedophile. That's the pedophile shit. You understand? Just the allegations alone, my dude, get you cut off. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I wanted to tap in on that angle that, you know, if you don't take nothing from this Brother Polight situation, if you don't take nothing from it, you know, you should take that. Don't fuck with young girls. If the girl is a child, let her be a child, man. Stop trying to push this sexual agenda on the babies. That's first. And secondly, with all good things comes bad things. You know what I'm saying? With the yin, it has to be the yang. And you can't have one without the other. So when you got shit going good in your life, and you know you get into a bag or you get into whatever your desires are, just know that the universe has already set in play for you to destroy yourself if you're willing to do that. And it can't go no other way. Either you gonna indulge in the good things in life, recognize the bullshit and let it slide, or you're gonna get the good things in life. And then you're gonna look at, you know, you're gonna look at the bullshit and say, let me get some of that too. And you're gonna lose it all. You understand? Or you're gonna lose your life, or you're gonna lose your freedom. However it comes, dog, you're gonna lose. You understand? So always understand that the yin come with the yang, and the yang come with the yin. When you getting that good shit, you're gonna have it. You're gonna be able to indulge in it. But the universe is always gonna provide you with everything you need to destroy yourself. Now, let me take it to another angle, right? I was watching the Rolls Royce Diaries. Now, you got to know, you know, definitely inspired that, you know, you got a $400,000 wheel. You obviously got some property. If you're driving a $400,000 wheel, you got some property. You know what I'm saying? You got some paper in your account. You got your family set up right. So definitely fully inspired by the Rolls Royce Diaries. You understand what I'm saying? But the first one, I was just a little bit confused because You shot it outside of a park. Now, I understand you could have been playing basketball. I understand that you know, it's a million reasons why you could have been at a park where kids are at, right? But with allegations, bro, of you know, basically sodomizing a 14-year-old girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, I already ran down the things you did. You took it to the hotel. You obviously left some DNA on her. It would behoove you not to shoot that video at a park where children are at, right? You know, I definitely didn't get that, but I tried to listen to your word, and, you know, you didn't want to explain anything with the case, and I understand that. You know, us coming from the streets, we understand that, you know, you don't want to go too far into the case while it's open. You don't want to say anything that's going to incriminate yourself. You don't want to fuck anything up for your lawyers. But, you know, one of the first things motherfuckers in your situation always say is, you know, I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? The allegations, bro, all false. You know what I mean? They lied on me. Trust me, the truth will come out. The truth will prevail. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm innocent. I would never do that to a little girl. I would never do that to the youth. But you avoided that. You said all this other wild shit, and then you avoided just claiming your innocence, my G. And, you know, that was a red flag for me. That was something that stood out for me that, you know, I still think that that's crazy, that you haven't just said you was innocent, and that, you know, it was, you know, they totally got you wrong, and that you're going to prove it, right? So, cool, that one goes by. And then somehow in your mental, something tells you to do another Rolls Royce diary. Now, if you ask me, right, your homies, your mama, your uncle, your wives, whoever's in your circle that's not a yes man, would have told you, yo, put your fucking phone down. This is not the time. This is not the time, man. Put your phone down for a couple days. Let this shit die down. But nobody's in your ear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure it's a few reasons for that. But, you know, that's a whole nother. So you go into this second Rolls Royce diary, my G. In this particular diary, man, you just sound so arrogant. You know, you talked about your lawyers. You talked about how you love the attention. You know, that was another red flag for me. You're being accused of having sexual intercourse or sexual relations with a 14-year-old girl. What fucking attention? Why would you want that attention? Any of that attention, my G? You know, so you go on about how you love the attention, and you want more news outlets to pick it up, and you want more bloggers, and you want more meteorologists, because that's what I am, a meteorologist. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the boy Queen's Flip for that one. Highly appreciate you for that one, my G. And you want us all to pick it up, and you want us all to give it more attention, because you just love the attention, and you want more attention, and you just so happy for the attention. That was you know, that's an indicator for me, G. Like, who? What? Nah. Let me inform you something, man. Let me give you some game, my G. You know, all this time you've been giving the game out. You've been the one with the knowledge. You read 1.5 million books, and you got all the game and all the knowledge. You know what I mean? All the words that can get you all the way to the top where you at. But the prosecutor and the judge, they all go back and look at these Rolls Royce diaries, my G. They look at your social media. They look at your lives. They look at your pictures. They look at your captions. You understand? And you got to know, man, somebody's going to look at that and say, this nigga's arrogant. This nigga really believes he's top shelf. He's the king of this shit. And, you know, they like to make examples out of dudes like you, my G. They like to make examples out of dudes like you, my G. You know, so you got to be real careful. Put your phone down, man. You know, what lawyers that you got that you just that confident that you're going to slide up out of this without being grazed at all? You understand what I'm saying? And you gotta take this with you as well, my G. Take this with you as well. If you was to beat this case, full on beat this case, you know, that's a stain on your armor that you can't wash off. You know, you can't wash it off because it's been consistent in your behavior for what I'm seeing. You know, this is not the first time you've had situations like this be pinned on you. You know, chinks in your armor come from little girls and pedophile shit. You know, so let's say you get an O.J. Simpson. Your lawyers is like O.J. Simpson and Johnny Cochran and all them. and you walk away. We all know what OJ did. We all know OJ handled his business. We all know how OJ was living. We all know he put in that work. He just beat the case. He just beat the case. So you beat this case with your money. You think niggas ain't still looking at you sideways? You think niggas is gonna be ready to leave their kids? Nah, G. Nah. Pedi Polight, man. Pedi Polight. You know what I'm saying? I still do the brother. I'm going to give you the brother. But you got to know Pedi is right there. Pedophile Polight, my G. It's fucking disgusting. You know, if somebody pint that on my jacket, man, you don't know, man. Yo, shit, man. Bro, what? It's no way I'm wearing that. It's no way, nigga, what? And you know, I don't got to go into detail. I don't got to incriminate myself, but I'm going to be on live like, bro, come on, you know me. You know me better than that. But see, everybody out there knows you, Pedi Polight, and they know that you consistent. That's consistent behavior, my G. And consistency is key. You ever heard of that? Oh, consistency is key, my G. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not liking what I'm saying. It is what it is. It is what it is. We keep it grown man business on this side of all times. Nothing more, nothing less. Grown man business, and we don't sugarcoat it. Give it to you raw. Straight out the bag into the bottles, nigga. Yeah, we don't cut it with nothing. Straight out the bag into the bottles and into the spot. Yeah, that raw. We give it to you raw, my G. And you got some motherfucking explaining to do. Yeah, it's a beautiful Friday, man. You know we outside. We doing our thing. We chilling, man. I ain't boasting. I ain't bragging. I'm just living my life. Grown man business. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate everybody living this. You know, everybody subscribing, man. I highly appreciate it. But I just want to lay this out there. You know, a revolutionary, man, I'm starting to see it in a different light. I'm seeing it in a different way. You know, the definition is changing for me. You know what I'm saying? In the guys that, you know, out of nowhere get these Rolls Royces, the guys that out of nowhere get this money and they start going up and they start showing it in a certain way, these guys are the puppets. You know what I'm saying? The revolutionaries is just talking the real. It don't matter. It don't matter where we at. We're going to keep it real. And we're going to speak the real for the people, my G. I got some more shit coming, man. But, you know, I'm going to address the culture because that's what we in. That's what it is. And brother, and Pedi Polight, you was a part of the culture. We gonna exterminate you motherfuckers, man. All you frauds, all you niggas that use the culture, y'all use, you know, the plight of the people to gain riches. That's cool. But as soon as we see what the truth is, what the real is, we gonna expose that. So you already know what time it is, man. It's grown man business at all times. All times. Now, I mean, you could tap in or you could tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap in to this grown man content at all times. Nothing more, nothing less. You feel me? And Pedi Polight, we on your motherfucking head. You got some explaining to do. Nigga, you think, how you gonna get off and they saying they got DNA, nigga? And I want to see it, dog. And if you get off, you still got some explaining to do. What you was doing in that room with that little girl? What you was doing taking her to a nightclub at 14, my nigga? I got daughters. We big on that, man. We chop your head off. You don't deserve 100 years in jail. You deserve public execution. Ah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that way, nigga. So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. You could tap in or you could tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. I suggest you tap in.